Good morning, Columbia. We appreciate you joining us bright and early on this your Monday morning, Tuesday morning.
Monday morning.
Tuesday. Curtis Wilson.
I'm Tyler. Oh, it's going to be a bumpy one. I can see it already, Wilson.
And try to get through this ride.
I can see it already. Hey, if you owe college bills or college loans, looks like you're going to start paying them back again.
Yeah, it's coming up inside the story.
Yeah, I know. I like to talk about it myself first.
You got the floor.
5 million borrowers currently on default. 5 million in default. So, yep, I like it. Secretary Linda McMahon saying there's an importance about paying back something, and I agree. If you borrow, you owe it. I don't owe your bill. Do you not agree?
I don't know the situation with everybody, so I don't.
Well, if you borrow, I mean, if I go to a restaurant,
if I borrow money, yes, I'm expected to pay it back, no question.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, you go to a restaurant, I order a big meal and say, he's going to take care of it.
Yeah.
I've tried that. It doesn't work.
I get it.
I get tackled by security. So, you know, now that just popped up my feet. I'm like, that's going to be a fight. Yeah. So, I'll tell you what, I think we agree on the weather.
I didn't say I disagreed with you on that. I just said I don't know everyone's situation. I do know that if you borrow, you should pay back.
I agree. See, look at that. We agree on that too. I like it. Today's going to be a good day. We agree it's a Tuesday.
Every day above ground is a good day.
Oh, it's a supersized, tasty Tuesday.
Supersize.
True. We've got the Philly Pretzel Factory here. Pretzel Day is Saturday.
Okay.
So we're going to play with some dough. And we're talking Sweet Potato Festival.
Yeah.
So it's a supersized, tasty Tuesday because we got pretzels and taters.
Well, hopefully they'll bring some sweet potato pies in. We'll see.
Are you a sweet potato pie guy?
Yeah, sure.
I think didn't I try it last year? Didn't they bring some in? I feel like I tried it and it wasn't terrible.
Can't recall, but I know someone did.
Somebody did.
Yeah, I think it was one like Karen's Kitchen brought sweet potato pie in.
Yeah, I think I tried it. Yeah. I didn't hate it. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not bad. Take me out to the ball game. It's National Baseball Day. It dates back to 1964 when it was signed as a declaration by then U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson. Did you know that during World War II, baseball provided morale boosts for both soldiers and civilians? Many Major League Baseball players served in the military, and exhibition games were held to support war bonds. If you want to see some baseball action here, well, you can check it out at home because the Gamecocks are going to face University of North Florida. That is this evening at 6:30 p.m. over at Founders Park. The
Mud Dogs are playing tonight, too, against our Fireflies.
So 2 home games?
2 home games.
Okay.
Yep. So you go over to Segra Park and check that out. Baseball. Yeah, during World War II, that's why the whole women's league started. Remember League of Their Own, the movie?
Yeah.
That's because all the baseball players were fighting war. I can't remember the name of this. There's a song, I can't remember what it was. They all sang at the end. That was such a great movie.
Yeah.
Classic line. There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
Madonna was in that movie.
She was. Mm-hmm. Rosie O'Donnell, Gina Davis.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Yeah. So, John Lovitz. Yeah. He's a comedian. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right. I do love baseball. It is my favorite sport. Did you ever play
football?
What sport? Did you play baseball?
I did. I played football and baseball. Not much basketball, though.
Right. What position in baseball?
Second base and catcher.
Nice. Mm-hmm. I do. I'm a catcher.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty good at first. I like shortstop, but I'm just not fast enough. I've just never been fast. Like I said, I get first base. I'm pretty okay. I'm a great catcher, though. I do like to catch.
Okay.
So yeah, got to catch some baseball. Love it. Baseball days, baby.
For that first trivia question for today, which baseball player has the most home runs in Major League Baseball history? Hank Aaron, Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, Alex Rodriguez.
Well, it was Babe for a long time, right?
And then Hank beat him.
And then Hank beat him.
And then somebody beat Hank.
Was it Barry Bonds?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
Because you got to guess.
Oh, you think you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know.
Well, it's either A-Rod or Barry Bonds.
Both great players.
Indeed. Didn't one of them have a juice scandal, though? I can't remember. Maybe it wasn't them.
It was 2 other guys.
2 other guys did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to go with A-Rod.
Okay.
No, I'm going to go with Barry Bonds.
Okay.
Come Come on! Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds. I'm going to go with C. There's a QR code on your screen. Oh, there's a QR code right there you can click on. Go ahead and do it. Barry Bonds is my final answer.
All right.
It was A-Rod, wasn't it? Dang it! At Curtis Wilson 275 or at Tyler Ryan online. I let you play me like a fiddle, like a Stradivarius.
I didn't say a word. I'm just sitting here watching
That's the
you
problem.
sweat.
It's a lot of pressure, man. All right, today is Jelly Bean Day. The favorite treat of our 40th president dates back to the Civil War, where a confectioner named William Sharaft encouraged people to send them to soldiers during the Civil War. And yes, he did name them because they look like beans. So jelly beans, there you go. Now, the term became slang in the 1910s and 20s, where people referred to young men who dressed stylishly, but had little else going for them, kind of like older terms, a dandy and a fop. F. Scott Fitzgerald actually published a story called Jelly Bean about such a character as a dandy. Well, nowadays there are well over 100 flavors of these sweet beans, from very cherry, bubblegum, tutti frutti, popcorn, and about 96 other flavors out there. Curtis, what do you think? What's your favorite? Do you have one?
The red ones.
The red ones?
Yeah, you know, the red jelly beans. What else? Cherry or something?
Oh yeah, you know what? They probably are cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to think about it. I do not like popcorn. The popcorn flavor, like the Jelly Belly popcorn flavor.
Oh yeah, the different flavors in that bag.
Yeah.
What's the one that everybody hates that's in there? Yeah, licorice, definitely not a favorite of mine.
See, I like licorice. I don't mind that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
It has a nasty taste for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. Man, I used to put down some jelly beans. I mean, when I ate a lot of sugar back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, I would put them down like Ronald Reagan.
They are good.
Yeah.
I haven't had one in a long time, though.
They're addictive. It's like I can't eat candy corn, a lot of that, but man, I could sit down with a thing of jelly beans and just smack away like a cow chewing cud on a beautiful farm.
I can eat candy corn, just haven't in a while, too. Yeah.
All right. Well, happy Jelly Bean Day, brother.
Did you bring some?
I didn't.
Ah, well.
I told you I don't eat them anymore.
That didn't mean you couldn't bring any for us.
Fair. I'll bring them tomorrow. I brought pretzels. Well, the girls brought pretzels.
See? There you go. Look at you.
I arranged for pretzels. Happy
Deep
Jelly
pockets,
Bean Day.
short arms. You'll never buy nothing.
All right, so it's baseball day. We're talking about that. So the hotly contested trivia question, we'll see about that. Here's a list from the Takeout of the most expensive and the cheapest ballpark hot dogs in the MLB. The most expensive dog itself, just the dog, just regular hot dog, $7.96. That's going to be at the Padres stadium. It's at Petco Park, where the San Diego Padres play. The cheapest is Diamondback Stadium.
Diamondback, Arizona.
Arizona, $3.07 for a hot dog there.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you want to get fancy, Texas Rangers have got a burrito version of the 24-inch broomstick hot dog. It's $35. $35. They do a triple play dog that's $32. Wow, that's a lot for a hot dog.
That is. Nobody beats a movie theater hot dog, though.
No, those
It's like $40.
Yeah, everything's expensive there. The most expensive.
I'm kidding. Okay.
San Diego, San Francisco, Texas Rangers, and the Mets are the top 4 most expensive hot dogs.
New York hot dogs are good.
Are they different? Oh, I guess because they're probably Nathan's, right?
Yeah, well, not just, it's Sabrett's.
Brett's?
Sabrett's.
Yeah. Is that like that? I don't like natural casing hot dogs. You pop it. I do not like natural casing hot dogs.
Gotcha.
Like regular ones, but
Yeah.
30. Now, I will tell you that Segra Park over the Fireflies, they've got a dog that's, what is it, like 35? It's that one that's like triple decker with like 19 things on it. It's like this tall.
I saw the thing that when you were out there they had in the helmet.
Yeah, those were.
I don't know what that was.
What dish was that? That was
Philly nachos.
the Philly nachos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, that was really good.
I'm surprised you didn't show a hot dog while you were out there. I mean, it's a
We
baseball
did. I ate
park.
a hot dog.
Out there?
Yeah.
You didn't show it?
We did. We had a chili. We had the chili.
Did you show a hot dog out there?
Yeah, we sure
Useless
did.
trivia?
Yeah, you might. Yeah, we sure did.
Okay.
It was the chili, pimento cheese, chili
Grits.
grits hot dog.
Really?
Yeah. Let's go to weather.
Okay. And a day of golf in British Columbia led to some people swinging different types of weapons, their fist. Last week, a group hit into the slower group ahead of them at 2 Eagles Golf Course in Kelowna. That's when the confrontation escalated into a brawl. Police say one man suffered a broken jaw. The West Kelowna Royal Canadian Mounted Police, they are investigating the incident.
This is funny. This video is incredible. The guy takes his shirt off. Dude. Oh, Canadians are so nice, too.
Yeah.
Turns out they didn't charge any files. The guy who got his jaw broke did not press charges. But
Craziness.
how do you go from, the nice, I mean, isn't golf like a classy, is the sport of kings or whatever?
Sport of kings?
Isn't it, golf is like, supposed to be a very calm, patient, like when you go to the Masters, oh, good show, good show. They're all snooty. Why when you get a fight, why do you want to take your shirt off when you fight? Why do you do that?
I don't know.
That dude need to keep his on.
Yeah.
Just saying.
To your trivia, which baseball player has the most home runs in Major League Baseball history?
Barry Bonds, 762. I was right. 100% of y'all got it right, by the way.
There you go.
I knew it. I knew it was Barry Bonds. See, I can read you. I knew it. If you're getting to the age where you might want to look to retire, you've worked really hard, and you're a guy, and you worked really hard, there may be a good job for you after you retire from your career.
Walmart.
No.
Greeter.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a good one, too. But there's a company in Japan called Rent an Old Guy. Takanobu Nishimoto, it's an old guy rental 13 years ago to help older men feel valued. You can rent these guys for $7 an hour. And they use old men to hang out for companionship, to get advice, spend time with someone. So I can just rent you, for $7 and hang out with you all day.
You can go to community centers, adult community centers, and it's not $7 an hour.
Yeah, I don't know. He's got quite
Meet a whole bunch of folks there.
I know. Listen, there is a lot to learn from older folks. I love it. I love sitting and listening to those stories of the old days.
I would think most of these adult community centers are free.
Maybe. Well, don't tell anybody that. You're going to ruin this guy's business over in Japan.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I
mean, he's got a little business. Rent an old guy. That's a good idea. In about 40 years, I might try that.
Okay, 40.
Yeah. Well, I'll be like 60 by then.
In dog years?
I'd be like 100 in dog years. Rent an old guy. There you go. What do they think of next?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to, let me advance my clicker. Hang on, ready? Click.
And there is a new study that's showing that more Americans are opting for what many call a peaceful and quiet childless life. Well, the study was done by Michigan State University, which found that the percentage of non-parents who don't want a child rose from 14% to 29%. It also found that those willing to have children in the future fell from 79% to 59%. Some of the reasons given were the current state of the world, the unstable economy, and the desire for a life of freedom.
Heck yeah, and not all the money you have to spend on them.
But it's rewarding having children too, though.
They were never, ever in my future. I mean, I've got a couple of stepchildren now, but yeah, I mean, it was never anything I was interested in.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a certain reason as to why? Or those reasons that I just read are the same ones?
Yeah, no, I didn't want to be burdened. I like to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wasn't, for a long time. It's not been in, it wasn't even possible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
I got you.
But I've been reading studies about that a lot of people are just, the world population is starting to die off a little bit. But there's too many people in the world anyway. I mean, have you driven down 378?
Yeah.
At least too many people here. We're full.
Gotcha.
It's all about choices, though, right?
It is.
All about choices. Kids are and I'm not going to lie, it's pretty cool. I do like the little young skulls full of mush that run around in my house. So, they're all right.
And in your second hour, we have a second trivia. For today, approximately how much does it cost to raise a child? 150,000, 270, 375, or 425,000?
It's probably between 100. It's between A and B, I think, which is way too much to spend on anything but a nice car.
I don't know. With everything rising up, I'm gonna.
You think it's
say
C?
C. You're talking about from birth until 18 is
18,
what
yeah,
you're
with college.
legally, but sometimes they stay longer. You know, the house and college, and like you said
Yeah.
too. Yeah. C or D? I'm gonna go with C because when in doubt.
All right. Yeah, I know. I'll stick with B just see if one of us gets it right. For
Okay.
some reason, I feel like I read that not too long ago, but I don't think it's. I think it's more than 150. So
Okay.
there's a QR code right there. Click on it. It's free. It won't cost you anything to play. You might even win something like a hearty handshake from me.
All right, what is it? Terrific Tuesday. So we got walk a mile. You said the rain's gonna hold off. Maybe.
Yeah,
for
I
that?
think we're going to be okay with rain, and that starts at the State House at 6, right?
State House at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And if you can't make it out, you can always donate as well to pathwaystohealing.com. But hopefully you can come out, bring some teams out, and help support this great cause. Of course, we're talking about sexual violence and things of that nature to rid it, bring attention to it, and help support those victims.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great clearinghouse too. If offering resources, a lot of times there are resources out for people, sexual assault or homeless, whatever the need is. But many times people don't know the services are out there.
Right.
So it's a matter of just becoming aware that hey, there are people, and here are some people who can help you.
That is it, for sure.
So it's good stuff. But yeah, I think it's going to be okay to get out there and walk that mile.
Okay. Got some baseball games tonight too over at Founders Park and then Segra Park.
Segra Park, yeah, the Mud Dogs. And who's USC playing?
I forget who they're playing.
Do you know?
Florida.
Who is it?
North Florida.
North Florida.
Florida.
North Florida?
Yeah.
North Florida. Okay, so they're in town. So there you go. The boys of summer. It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening.
While most 10-year-olds are in elementary school eagerly awaiting recess, a California 10-year-old is now preparing to graduate from college. Alyssa Perales is from San Bernardino, California. She learned to read at just 2 years old, started doing algebra problems at 5 years old, and began classes at Crafton Hills College when she was only 8. Now she's just 1 month away from graduating from the 2-year college. As far as her next step, well, she's waiting to hear if she's been accepted to Stanford University.
What do you do when you're that brilliant?
Yeah.
It's like Sheldon, or do you remember the show Doogie Howser?
Yes.
He was Neil Patrick Harris. He was a 16-year-old doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Young
Yeah.
Sheldon. But what do you? I can't even imagine.
I know, going to college at 10. Amazing.
Gracious.
Yeah.
Wonder what she's going to do. She's going to change some lives somewhere.
A very young Einstein.
Yeah. Wow. All right, there it is.
All right, trivia question we asked you, approximately how much does it cost to raise a child?
You're right, $375,000. The estimated cost for a middle-income family to raise a child to 18 includes things like food, house, health care. Only 25% of people on the QR Club code got it right, but my goodness, I have a lot more I could spend $375,000 on.
But you're investing in your child.
It's the ROI.
All right.
All right, if you think about selling your house, there are some red flags that you may not realize realtors look for. When they come in your house, they look for icicles on the roof. It doesn't apply to us necessarily, but it could.
Okay.
That means there's some issues with the insulation. Fresh paint, new carpet, but nothing else is updated.
Oh.
They wonder what are you trying to cover up, the leaks, things like that when nothing else is updated. They actually will check the AC ducts in the attic. Check the cell phone signal. They do that. They should. Because, some houses, it's not as bad now, but it used to be like I had a house that my cell phone just did not work in certain spots of my
Trees
house.
right in the
Yeah, it was back before cell phones were, all around everywhere. There was a tower every 20 feet.
Check the pipes for leaking.
Yep, exactly. Check
All
the
kinds
pipes
of
for
stuff.
leaking. So.
All right, want to say thank you to Eric for coming in with the Sweet Potato Festival, Lower Richland, happening this weekend over at Hopkins Park. And thank you for watching. Don't forget, he's got the noon. Then you have the 5, 6, and 11 as well. And of course, we'll circle back around for the Hump Day Wednesday. Make it a great day. We'll see you tonight.